Good morning, students. Welcome to the geography class. Today we are going to continue the chapter number 4, Air Around Us. Students, have you ever observed onion? Onion has beautiful layers in it. In the same way, our today's topic, structure of the atmosphere, is also having various layers. We have already studied in the previous chapter that lithosphere also has layers. Do you remember that? Yes. Our interior of the earth can be divided into crust, mantle and core. In the same way, we divide the atmosphere into different layers. So our today's topic is the structure of the atmosphere. Students, before starting today's topic, let's note down the learning outcome. It is very important to know what we are going to take away from this topic, as many a time it is asked in exams also. So, after watching this video, you would be able to explain each layer of the atmosphere in detail. It means you have to explain each layer of the atmosphere. You have to learn the names, what are their important characteristics, and how they are beneficial for us. As you know that atmosphere is a thick layer of air which is a mixture of several gases. And in the absence of air, the earth would remain a frozen, lifeless planet in the space, like any other planet. So, it is because of the atmosphere the life is possible here. So, let's study today's topic, structure of the atmosphere. Structure of the atmosphere. Let's start today's topic. It can be divided into 4 different layers. Let's see it with the help of diagram. Layers of the atmosphere can be divided into 4 main parts. That is, just above the earth's surface we have troposphere. It is the place where we live. And above that we have stratosphere. When we further move upward, we find mesosphere layer. And above that, we have thermosphere layer. It is also known as ionosphere. Students, you need not to worry if you find exosphere layer above the thermosphere. Because in some books, they mention that outer space is exosphere layer. But in our book, they have taken only 4 major layers which make a major impact on our life. So outer space is just merging of the atmosphere in the space, right? So you need not to worry if you find exosphere written in some book or in some diagram. So it is just the outer space which is named exosphere. So we will be studying 4 major layers which are given in our book: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. Let's start our topic with the troposphere. Troposphere is the layer which is quite familiar to all of us as we all live on it. All weather phenomena used to occur here. For example, sometime it is raining, sometime it seems very windy, sometime you feel that it is very hot, it is very sunny. So all the weather phenomena occur in this layer. It is the layer where we find water vapor and dust particles and many other gases. It is the layer which is densest of all the layers. ये सबसे डेंस लेयर है. यहाँ पे एयर का वॉल्यूम आपको सबसे ज़्यादा मिलेगा, सबसे ज़्यादा एयर की क्वांटिटी मिलेगी. In the troposphere layer, the temperature decreases at the rate of 1 degree Celsius with every 165 meter ascent. कहता है अगर आप 165 मीटर की हाइट पे जाओगे तो टेम्परेचर 1 डिग्री सेल्सियस डिक्रीज होता जाएगा. इट इज़ नोन एज नॉर्मल लैप्स रेट. सो you just compare it with your Jalandhar. Jalandhar is a plain area, and whenever we feel so much hot over here, so we plan to go out on some hill station. Why hill stations only? Because hill stations are lying on a great height. वो हाइट पे होते हैं. आप जलंधर से शिमला अगर जाते हो तो शिमला इज़ लोकेटेड एट अ ग्रेट हाइट, एंड ड्यू टू दैट द when you move upward, the temperature decreases 1 degree Celsius with the ascent of 165 meter. अब जैसे जैसे ऊपर जाओगे आपका टेम्परेचर कम होता जाएगा, and that is why people choose to move and fro over hill stations during the scorching summers. So you should remember these things, that these are the main characteristics of the troposphere layer. Above the troposphere lies the stratosphere. It extends up to a height of 50 kilometers. This is the layer which is free from all clouds and associated weather phenomena. Or you can say this is the very calm and clear belt. Here you cannot find any water vapor, any dust particle which leads to the formation of clouds. And that is why this layer provides the easy flying conditions. You can say it is the ideal layer for flying aircraft, aeroplanes, etc. Here you can say the layer where the troposphere and the stratosphere, the zone which demarcates line of separation between troposphere and stratosphere is known as tropopause. यानी कि जहाँ ट्रोपोस्फेयर की एंडिंग हो रही है एंड द बिगनिंग ऑफ स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर, जहाँ ये दोनों मिक्सिंग हो रही है लेयर्स में, उसको हम ट्रोपोपॉज कहते हैं. और यहाँ पे बिगनिंग ऑफ स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर में जो टेम्परेचर है इट रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट इन द लोअर पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रेटोस्फेयर. A special form of oxygen called ozone is found in stratosphere. This ozone layer is very important as it acts as a filter and absorb harmful ultraviolet sun rays from reaching the earth's surface. If these ultraviolet rays of the sun reaches the earth, it can cause us many diseases like skin cancer or skin allergies. So we can say the ozone layer act as a shield over the earth's surface and protect the all living beings living on the earth. Mesosphere is the third layer of the atmosphere. It lies above the stratosphere. It extends up to the height of 80 kilometers. It is the layer known as cold layer because the temperature decreases with the increase in height. जैसे जैसे आप इसकी हाइट के साथ साथ ऊपर जाएंगे टेम्परेचर डिक्रीज होता जाएगा, कम होता जाएगा. And one more special thing about this layer is meteoroids. Meteoroids, those who are floating in the space, when enters the Earth's atmosphere, they got burnt up in this layer. हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में बहुत सारे मीटरॉइड्स हैं जो ट्रेवल करते रहते हैं, फ्लोट करते रहते हैं. अब ये मीटरॉइड जैसे ही मेसोस्फेयर लेयर के कांटेक्ट में आते हैं दे गॉट बर्नट अप, और वो हमें रात को कई बार दिखाई भी देते हैं, जिसको हम टूटता तारा कहते हैं. अब ये टूटते हुए तारे बेसिकली मीटरॉइड्स हैं जो फ्रिक्शन की वजह से मेसोस्फेयर में एंटर होते ही बर्नट अप हो जाते हैं, और रात को एक बड़ा प्यारा सा आपको व्यू मिलता है इसका टूटता हुआ तारा. बेसिकली इट प्रोटेक्ट अस फ्रॉम द मीटरॉइड शार्स. ये मीटरॉइड्स अगर अर्थ पे सीधे ही गिरे तो इससे किसी को हार्म भी हो सकता है, मगर मीटरॉइड जो हैं इस लेयर में एंटर करते ही बर्नट अप हो जाते हैं और उसकी एशेज ही सिर्फ अर्थ पे रीच कर पाती है। उसका जो वेस्ट मटेरियल है वो इतना हार्म नहीं करता। और साइंटिस्ट को कई बार ऐसे मीटेरॉइड्स के पीसेस भी मिले हैं जिसे वो अपना स्टडी मटेरियल बना लेते हैं। So we will remember this. Mesosphere is the layer which is very important and meteoroids burnt up here. The fourth layer of the atmosphere is thermosphere. It lies above the mesosphere layer. Here the air is very thin. The temperature increases very rapidly with the increase in height. जैसे जैसे आप ऊपर जाएंगे टेम्परेचर बहुत जल्दी से इंक्रीज कर जाता है. It extends up to 400 kilometer. This layer is also known as ionosphere. It has the presence of iron particles which are electrically charged and they play a very important role in our wireless communication system. This layer helps in radio transmission. In fact, the radio waves transmitted from the earth are reflected back to the earth by this layer. ये आयन पार्टिकल्स ही हैं जो हर सिग्नल को दोबारा वापस अर्थ पे राइट फ्रीक्वेंसी पे भेज देते हैं जिससे कि हमारे सारे नेटवर्क राइट फ्रीक्वेंसी पे चलते हैं. ठीक है. सो दिस इज द लेयर थर्मोस्फेयर. Beyond the thermosphere, about 1600 kilometers above the Earth's surface, the atmosphere gradually merges with the outer space. The gases become very thin and it merges with the space only. And some people called it exosphere. So in our book, it is not mentioned, but the thing is, beyond the 1600 kilometer, the gas merges with the outer space. Students, here you have a simple trick to learn the layers of the atmosphere in a correct sequence. From top to bottom, we can learn it with the help of the word the most. The stands for thermosphere. M stands for mesosphere, O stands for ozone gas, S stands for stratosphere, and T stands for troposphere. In this way, you can easily learn the layers of the atmosphere in a proper sequence. Atmospheric temperature and pressure. Let's discuss the atmospheric temperature. The temperature you feel every day is the temperature of the atmosphere. जो भी आप गर्मी सर्दी फील करते हैं वो आपके एयर का टेम्परेचर है. The degree of hotness and coolness of the air is known as temperature. The temperature of the atmosphere changes not only between day and night, but it also changes from season to season. As you see, summers are hotter than the winters. Even the areas near the equator receive more sunlight and they have more temperature. Maximum temperature is there. Whereas the areas near the poles receive very less amount of sunlight. And that's why they have very less amount of temperature and there is a decreased temperature. So every area has their own atmospheric temperature. Atmospheric pressure. Students, you will be surprised to know that air above us presses us with a great force on our bodies. However, we don't even feel it. हमें कभी फील नहीं होता कि एयर हम पे प्रेशर बना रही है. अब ऐसा हमें क्यों नहीं फील होता? बिकॉज ये प्रेशर हमें चारों डायरेक्शन से आ रहा है. We feel this, we do not feel it because it presses us from all four directions. And our body exert a counter pressure. और हमारी बॉडी भी उस पर ऑपोजिट प्रेशर डालती है. इसलिए ये हमें कभी फील नहीं होता. Air pressure is defined as pressure exerted by the weight of air on the earth surface. एयर का जो वेट है अर्थ सरफेस पे दैट इज नोन एज एयर प्रेशर एंड दिस air pressure or weight of the air is measured by means of an instrument called barometer. The unit of air pressure is known as millibar. As you see, if you are close to the sea, then there will be more air pressure on you. As you move at a higher place or some mountain, there will be decreased air pressure. Air pressure recorded near the sea level is 1013 millibar. So you can well imagine the pressure of the air. As we go higher or to the mountain area, or if we travel in the air, sometimes we notice our ear pop up, and this is due to the drop down in air temperature and air pressure. जब भी air temperature और air pressure down होता है तो हमारे ear pop up हो जाते हैं. Here we understand that every area, every place has its own atmospheric temperature and atmospheric pressure, which divides the atmosphere in different layers. Students, we have covered our topic, the structure of the atmosphere and atmospheric temperature and pressure. So you will be reading both the topics from your book very carefully. And then you will solve the Google form given in this PDF link. Along with that, you will draw a labeled diagram of the structure of the earth as a home assignment in your geography notebook. Till then, take care, stay safe at home. Happy learning.